Godmama here. Shout out to all my God children, my God family, my loves. You feel me? I hope y'all all doing well up on this beautiful Sunday. You understand? Peace, love, and like that part right there is giving like it's not beautiful looking and things like that, but hopefully that you feel good and things like that, right? Peace, love, and light. So I'm gonna start this message off right with hitting the singing bowl. Peace, love, and light. So we got 1, 2, 3, and then 12:30 on the clock, right? Period. Okay. So let me go ahead and put that down. So some of y'all, you are going back to the basics. You understand? We got a lot of y'all going back to school. Peace, love, and light. You're learning new things. And some of y'all, you having to have a recap about the things that you've already learned, right? So it's some stuff that you might have to relearn at these times that you already knew, but through your life process, and you understand the experiences that you've been having and things like that. It's like some lessons, some fundamental lessons that y'all have forgotten, period. So I wanted to talk about some stuff about how these people out here nowadays are very invasive. You understand, period. It's like they're all up in other people's business and things like that, period. They're not even being professional, right? Whereas the level of professionalism is like really down here with a lot of people. You understand, period. And it's giving like a lot of people, y'all just hiring anybody right now because you know what I'm saying? Period. Y'all have, I don't know what the hell going on, but the professionalism is literally like down here where a lot of things is concerned. In particular, I'm going to go on ahead and say those like the Uber and Lyft services as well. You understand? You got so many people driving and they talking. They driving and they asking you your business. They driving and they talking about where you're going and asking you where you're going and why you're going and all of this and that and woo 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 all up in your business, like invasive. You understand? Unprofessional, right? Period. And then you got to tell these people professionally. You know what I'm saying? In a professional way to mind their business, low key on some real shit. Period. And it's like, what's so crazy about it? It's reminding me of that guy up on YouTube. I know he's on Instagram and he's like a lawyer. He's also on TikTok. And people are always asking him like the legalese way to say certain things, like how to say, you know what I'm saying, fuck around and find out. You understand? In a legal way. How to say mind your motherfucking business in a legal way. You understand? How to say, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. You understand? That type of shit in a legal way. You understand? Period. But it's like so much unprofessionalism going on out here. Peace, love, and light. And it's so annoying. Like, pick me up and shut up, please. You understand? I want to shut up. I don't want to talk, right? I don't want you asking me questions about my whereabouts and things like that. This not a fucking movie. Is this a fucking talk show? Is y'all this? What the fuck y'all got going on right now? Right? Literally, that type of shit. And I literally just had some words with an Uber driver, but it was like simple. I'm like, can you just please not talk about my whereabouts out loud, right? Can you not speak about the whereabouts where I'm going out loud? She's like, yeah, but why? Why the fuck is you asking why? You understand? Period. And I say per my safety. That's all. Simple. Per my safety. You understand? And I could sense her get so irritated. I sensed it all up in her. I see her look through the mirror and look at me and everything, and I see it all up in her eyes, and it's like, why the fuck you asking questions about my business anyways? All you supposed to do is confirm that the right rider getting up in your motherfucking drive, your ride and stuff. I ended that ride ASAP because I don't got time for that bullshit. I will call another. You understand? Period. It's like, I'm not finna sit around you anyways because somebody got you trying to ask me questions to be up in my motherfucking business. Period. And it's like, where's the professionalism? And I ain't gonna lie, it's reminding me of the movie Babs, low key. You all know how the girls had their little boyfriends back home and shit. And one of them, they both did. They had this mindset to have this business. Page a cab, luxury cab service. You understand what I'm saying? Period. It's giving some ghetto shit. Peace, love, and light. It's giving like some ghetto ass shit going on. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Like when they want to open a business so bad and stuff like that. But it's like you gotta remember to manage your business properly. So much bullshit has going on with those services, and that's the truth. Okay, so it is what it is where that stuff is concerned. I was also getting some downloads, you understand, and I wrote a lot of stuff down. Peace, love, and light. Because shit been funny. Those stuff is irritating and things like that. It's some funny stuff going on. Period. And it's like, yes, people are up in your business and stuff, and they asking questions, and you're saying stuff, and it's like people finding some stuff unbelievable, and it sound like it's funny, it's comedy and stuff, but you telling the truth and shit. So I'm gonna tell y'all, it's a song that I'm hearing right now, and it's not a song that's a funny song, but the movie is giving a movie. Okay, so it says you're beautiful in every single way. Words can't break you down. And when he say, don't you let it break you down, it's reminding me of that damn movie. I think it's Not Another Teen Movie. You understand? Period. And it's like the girl, and it's like people watching from the bleachers and stuff like that. You understand? And it's a bunch of funny shit going on. And it's probably not even supposed to be funny. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's giving. It's something about the ad libs and stuff like that, you know, making certain things stand out, or the things that people saying in the background and shit like that, and it's funny, you understand? But somebody was watching from the bleachers. That's what it's giving as well. Watching from the bleachers and things like that. And it's like somebody is like putting on a show for them. You understand? But it's so crazy. Remember that movie though? And the dude was running through the football field, and he was forcing it on the football field, and the girl was in the bleachers, and he was singing a song, and he was like, Jenny's got a gun. Jenny's got a gun. And they believed it, and they sent us fucking police and security at Jenny while she was up in the bleachers. Oh my God. So yeah, I don't know. You understand? Like somebody could have told the security or the police to watch you extra closely. You understand? When you were at an event or something like that. You understand? Peace, love, and light. So I'm also sensing the movie Space Jam, certain energy coming out where the Space Jam movie is concerned, and it's giving eat your heart out, stud, or whatever she said. When who was it? Lola Bunny. Period. There's a lot of people that like you and things like that. That's what it's giving as well. And it's like you're somebody that's different. You know what I'm saying? You like throw me the ball. Period. You understand? But you could be cute and all of that type of shit. You understand? But it's like put the ball in my hand and watch what the fuck I do with it. Period. And it's like you take off with shit, whatever it is that you do. You could be a basketball player, a lady. It's also giving like it's not. You're not, you understand, you're probably not a basketball player or anything like that, but it's like give me a chance, like to the coach, you know what I'm saying? Period. Put me in the game, coach. That's what it's giving. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Also some other vibes like love and basketball vibes and things like that. That's what I'm seeing here as well. So it's saying not another love song. You understand? Like I said, not another teen movie, but somebody on that, like that LMA. That's what it says. Not another love song. So it's like this not, I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You probably used to saying or you know, writing poetry for somebody, singing them songs and things like that, but this time it's not a love song. That's what it's giving, or whatever you're saying to them, it's not no lovey-dovey shit and stuff like that. You're saying some serious stuff and things like that, right? However, it's about what you want to do with your life. You understand where you are in life, and I feel like you're at a place where you're realizing this is what you want to do with your life. You're finding happy and joy in your life at this time through the experiences that you're having. Peace, love, and light. And I'm hearing that this is what I'm trying to do for the rest of my life. This is. So that's what I'm hearing right now. Somebody is like, they don't care, good and bad, thick and thin, with the flaws and everything else, or whatever, hard or whatever. It's hard, it's not so easy, that type of shit. They don't care. This, whatever it is, that's what they want to do for the rest of their life. They've already found it. They found their niche. I got a heart right there. I'm gonna put another one. You understand? Because I don't know, somebody is like, you really love what you do, and this is what you want to do for the rest of your life. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, that Big Pun song. Okay, so I'm coming out with my clear audience gifts. These are messages that I've been channeling during this period of time. You understand? Period. And it's like that. It's so hard, song coming out, but it's like some certain things from the song that's really standing out. And he's saying like, all you haters can walk on by. That's the part that's really standing out to me. You understand? Because it's giving it. It's like y'all didn't like me anyways. You know what I'm saying? And it's like somebody could have passed away. Exactly. And it's like you got so many people acting like they really sad, you know, like they really, like, you know what I'm saying, cared about the person and all this and that, and this and some other things and stuff like that too, you know, like it's like giving like fake love, shaking your hand and shit, knowing they don't fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? That type of shit. You understand? Like you want to be here, but you really not. And it's like all you haters can just walk on by. It's giving that like somebody, they just had enough. You understand? Period. They checked out. You understand? And they don't give a fuck. Right? Period. That's the energy that is there. Because it's giving that. Like they feel like everything's being taken from them, whoever the person is, right? And I remember feeling like that before, and it's like that's why I had to take everything back. You understand? Take a step back and detach and all of that type of stuff. But yeah, this person feels like it's like, I don't know what he said. You can't take my life and whatever. Do something to his wife and all of that type of stuff, and then think you just going to walk on by and get off scot free and all of that type of shit. Period. And he was right. You understand? It might have took about close to 30. Like you understand, a good like 25 or plus years for some motherfuckers to receive some justice. But the truth is, they're receiving their justice up in these times, and these are passed over people that I'm talking about. Right? This is the weekend. This is the celebration of Dia de los Muertos. So it's a whole lot of that going on where your ancestors are speaking and people in your family and things like that are speaking to you, and other people are speaking to you, especially if you have those gifts and abilities where you're able to talk to others in spirit, right? So that's what's going on there as well. Peace, love, and light. And somebody is like, period. And it's crazy. It's touching the LMA song where it's like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Then we got the 6 Lack song, okay, where he's like the song called Temporary, and it started off like, I know you know it. Wait, you know I know it hurts to go, or something like that. But I'm seeing certain things from this song. He says, just know I can't give you up. Period. And it's like the way he's saying, and it's like, you know, I don't know what's going on, but it's like that's what the person's saying. No matter what, they can't give you up. And it says you're not temporary, okay? So this not a temporary situation, okay? I was about to say session or something. So you and somebody going to be having some sort of sessions moving forward or something like that. It's like y'all going to be connecting with each other, but it's not a temporary thing. This is something that they going to need to do or want to do for the rest of their life, where it's like you're counseling or you're helping, you're assisting in some way, shape, or form with this individual, okay? And they protect you. Whoever it is, you're protected in spirit, you're protected physically by this individual as well. And he's not playing no games, because it's like I don't know who it is. It could be a friend for some of y'all, it could be a lover, but it could be a business partner, associate, or something like that. And a person's like, got karma on my mind, so don't talk bad on us. That part standing out a lot. So it's giving like people don't know, people on the outside don't know shit, and it's like they could be talking shit and stuff like that, and y'all could be seeing people just going through shit, right? You know, and you don't know why certain people be going through shit and stuff like that, but it's given they might have had their mouth open where you and this other person's situation is concerned, and they speaking up on it, and they don't really know y'all business, period. You understand? And they had enough. Like I said, like you probably had enough before, but they had enough now. You understand? And they done with that shit. So you got blessings, gifts from God coming out. So now I'm gonna take out this deck. This the Archangel and the Wisdom Oracle deck mixed together. So I'm gonna see what's going on with this deck. So far we got gifts from God. You were blessed, okay? And it's giving you got gifts from God, and you were using the gifts, or you're being asked to use the gifts that the Lord is providing you with as well, is to acknowledge them. Peace, love, and light. So yes, it's the truth. And it's like you acknowledge your gifts from God over the material gifts, over the gifts that you might get that are worldly, or exactly like material things and stuff like that, right? And it's saying you co-creating with your tribe. And it's like y'all are acknowledging the spiritual gifts and abilities and things like that. You know, the things that God gives you, right? Period. At this time. And it's like you could be connecting with a tribe of people, community of people who are all blessed and gifted by God, right? That's what I'm seeing here. Yes, it's the truth. With the clairvoyance coming out, so many of y'all can be clairvoyant. It's what I'm seeing here as well. Some of y'all are celestial beings with the fates here. Also, this is speaking on some stuff people have no control over, right? Period. Some stuff is fated. It's God. You understand? It's like it's a divine act. You understand? Period. It's an act of God. You understand? Period. And it's like you could know that. You could be telling people things that it could be some stuff happening outdoors. You understand? Period. And it's like I was saying that, and it's like that's what came to me. It's like God is washing away their sins. You understand? So we got outdoors here. Go outside, get some fresh air, connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Then we got time for a nap. So that's what it's giving. God wants you to take a break because God is doing things now. You probably was somebody you had to get your time outside, right? For you to use your spiritual gifts and abilities to do whatever it is that the Lord was calling for you to do out in the world, right? Now God's saying it's time for you to take a break and focus on your priorities because now God is acting. God is taking action, right? Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you to get organized and motivated, right? And it's like underlying energy is some comfort, right? Some of y'all could have needed to been provided with some comfort, you know, in a certain situation or something like that. It says, I'm helping you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So that's what that could be about as well. Somebody could be helping somebody up in a situation, whether it be physical healing or emotional healing that it is that they need to go through. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. But somebody, their whole life has changed, right? And they got to start over. This is the truth. And it's like God is going to assist you by providing you with somebody who is going to be able to help you rebuild, period. Like a spirit helper, physical helper in this world as well. But it's like that's what God is providing you with, okay? Because you got to start over. Somebody definitely has to start over. It's the truth, okay? And it's like you are safe, and that's what God wants you to know too. So listen here, some stuff as well with me. It's like, yeah, people been working towards, that's the truth. People been working towards trying to help others be more gentle in the world and things like that, be calm and relaxed and things like that. But it's like I find myself to be, I'm going to be honest, okay? I want it to be so, nice and things like that. Peace, love, and light. But I'm realizing that I'm by myself, y'all. And like what I just was saying about the experience in the Uber ride, I also had other experiences that weren't that were worse, period. But it's like that situation right there. It's like I don't you know what I'm saying? When you gotta stand on business about your safety, about what it is that you require from people, especially where professionalism is concerned. I don't know how much longer I could just be nice to people when they, unprofessional and all kind of shit. I'ma just be honest. Peace, love, and light. And it's like, and I don't say nothing to the people all the time because sometimes they just be like, you could tell when people are just in your business because you wouldn't get irritated if I tell you to get out, I don't want to talk about it, or, don't speak about certain stuff out loud. We got to keep that on the low or whatever the case may be. You get irritated because you want to find out some business. You want to be up in somebody information and shit like that when they don't want you there, right? So it's like, pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you, right? Peace, love, and light, because you got a gift of clear cognizance is what I'm seeing here. So it's like your prayers and things like that are being answered by your thoughts. You make the right choices. You make the right moves and things like that is what I'm hearing as well. And it's like, that's how you gonna protect yourself, by, following your first mind, your gut feelings and things like that, period. So if your mind tell you to tell a person like, oh, I don't want to talk about that right now and things, listen, you understand? allow yourself to speak that shit and tell that person, I'm not finna talk about that right now. I don't want to talk about that right now. You understand? Period. You got to be able to stand up for yourself and protect yourself in ways. You understand? Because sometimes the conversation's just not got good conversations or whatever for you to be involved in either way. You understand? Protect your energy. Spiritual understanding here. Okay? So we got peace here, right? Peace comes from knowing that only love is real. Like I was just saying, sometimes they not trying to be funny. They not trying to be all up in your business, the people and things like that. They just want to be friendly. Some people are sociable, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm a very social type of person. People swear I'm very quiet because I don't fuck with them and I don't talk to them. But the truth about it is I'm very, very social, but I use my discernment with how social I am. You understand? Peace, love, and light. I use my discernment with how social I am with other people and things like that, y'all. So, yes, I was talking about how some stuff that you said and things it make people mad and things, but it's the truth, right? Peace, love, and light. And it's like we've been talking about it for a while. Like Michael Jackson said it best, looking at, take a look at yourself and then make a change. Stand and get the fuck in the mirror. You understand? Period. Get in the mirror. You understand? And do what you got to do. Peace, love, and light. So we got patience coming out. And it's saying you master patience, right? Because I ain't gonna lie, I was real respectful. You understand? Period. I be real, like, professional. You understand? I get straight to the point, but I do it in a very calm way. Whereas, I don't mean no harm to you. I just mean peace. You understand? And it's like I'm not trying to get that deep into anything that I don't want to get too deep into. Period. And I'm hearing that shit. In too deep. I don't know, it's giving it, ain't that motherfucking Rich Homie Quan song, you understand, and it's giving it like, I don't want to call it no more, I don't want to do this or whatever the case may be, but he already in too deep, you understand, period, that part right there. So we got the sun card here, okay, so it's giving it like something like that, like somebody feeling like they in too deep where a connection, a relationship or something like that with another person is concerned, and it's like they don't want to be like that, but they can't help it. That's what it's giving as well. They shouldn't have got involved, and it's like some is giving like, I don't know, because we got the patience in the sun card. Their patience is bringing you success. Their patience is increasing your creativity, helping you to be able to see what is, you know what I'm saying? Everything's brighter now and illuminated for you, right? Period. Oh, you are also beautiful is what I'm seeing here too. Peace, love, and light. Okay, very, very confident energy here. Some of y'all could be having babies and stuff, dreaming about having babies or dreaming about taking care of babies and things like that as well is what I'm seeing here too. I swear it was like a little baby in my dream last night. And that baby was just crawling all around and stuff like that. And it's like I'm trying to keep her in the same area where I'm at, and she just keep going out the room and going into other rooms and things like that. It's giving there's a baby who's able to fucking move around in the spirit and stuff like that, and astral project and all of that type of shit, period. A little baby girl. Okay, but I was trying to take care of that baby. That baby kept on going all over the damn place. Okay, some of y'all might need to get spiritual protection over your child. This is the truth. Somebody could be worried about that with the anxiety here. Okay, so I'm seeing that, right? Because it's like your plans are working out well. So whoever this individual is, they're going through a shitstorm because you're having happy days. Okay, period. What it say? It say good days. You understand? So good days ahead, period. So some of you got good days and somebody is going through some anxiety. They going through worry and stuff like that, period, because they're seeing your plans turn out well for you. Okay, you could be a powerful manifester as well. So it's looking like that. Somebody could be going through some storms, or some people could be going through some storms because of something. It's like right, period. It's like your physical self is catching up with your spiritual self, and that is making a whole bunch of changes around the world. It's also could be chaos and destruction in certain places and things like that. You understand? And somebody, they going through it, you understand, mentally and all of that type of shit, because they see that you're physically catching up. They see that you're doing what you got to do. You're putting in the work and stuff like that. And it's given, when you said, and I ain't got to do a motherfucking thing, or I ain't got to do a damn thing, you meant that shit. You understand? And somebody feels some type of way about that shit because it's given that they be doing the most. They be doing the most. You understand? 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And you just be resting. You just be taking care of yourself is what I'm seeing here. Rest and rejuvenation. Because you got a contract with God about healing yourself as well. And also some of y'all, you could be connected with a healer. And you could be very, very attracted to the healer. Is what I'm seeing here as well. With the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel coming out with blossom and abundance. It's like you're tapping into your spiritual wealth. And it's like a fucking well of wealth. A never-ending well of wealth. You understand? And it's giving that you are manifesting and pulling that from the spirit world into the physical world is what I'm seeing here. Somebody's so fucking worried because they ain't ever seen nobody be this powerful. They ain't listen here. It's some shit like that. Peace, love, and light. And it's like, how are you so patient? How are you so, you know what I'm saying, period? You were supposed to be desperate. You know what I'm saying, period? You were supposed to make the wrong move at least one time. You understand, period? And you ain't did it. You haven't. That's what's crazy, period. And it's something about like you not moving when everybody was pressuring you to move, period. Because you was getting pressure to move, to take action towards a certain person, to go in a certain direction, to do something. You understand, period? Especially when you got some extra money, right? And you were supposed, God told you to just be patient. And that's the honest to God truth with whatever you got going on. People expected you to get money and go run towards some motherfuckers or run towards somebody or something like that. Like, I wanna run to you. Look at that. Peace, love, and light. It ain't none of that though. But it's somebody else though. It's somebody. With the journey card here, peace, love, and light, it's somebody, you understand, period, they want to connect with you. With the man holding the coin and the journey here, it's like, get your shit together, pack up some stuff, pack light is what I'm hearing here as well, because whatever you need, we can get that. You understand? Don't bring too much with you type shit. That's the type of energy I'm seeing here too. And it's like, yes, somebody that wants to come together with you in some sort of a contractual arrangement agreement. Is what I'm seeing here too. Is like y'all, some of y'all locked in with each other and things like that as well, with the envy in reverse. And y'all listen here, I gotta talk about this shit. Some of y'all got inside. Remember when we talked about this shit about a couple years ago, right? It's insiders. You understand, period. People doing inside jobs, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and speak about how your team sabotaging you. You understand, period. Like, we got to just go ahead and keep that shit real. It's your team sabotaging you. And my thing is, they all involved in it because of what? Because you got God involved in your shit too. So you got motherfuckers doing weird shit to make it so that you lose. All it took for me was to go to one game. I'm talking to the Milwaukee Bucks too, period. And I don't give a fuck who hear it, who see it, who feel offended when I say what I'm finna say. Because it's the truth. I only went to go watch one game. You understand, period. And I saw your players, your teammates sabotaging y'all in that one game, but y'all still won. You want to know why? Because I don't play that shit. But listen here, some of your own teammates, 3 of them. I caught 3 of them. 3 of them not playing with their heart. 3 of them on some bullshit. They could be on bullshit with somebody else who's a leader of the team that's not a player on the team. Why? Because they want to make it seem like they the ones in control of this shit, and ain't none of them in control of this shit. They like, if I gotta stress this shit, you understand what the fuck I'm saying. Y'all saw what the fuck happened last season. Please don't make me go there with y'all again. Cause this time all 3 of the motherfuckers that's on the bullshit, this time all 3 of the motherfuckers that's on the bullshit, and I'm talking with love. I'm coming at you with love. I'm on some real shit. You understand? Play with me this time again. Play with me. I'm not playing about this shit. You understand? Before I'm in a collaboration or a cooperation or anything with anybody else, I'm up in that shit with God now, with the spirit team. You understand? I made my choice about where I'm going and what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. You understand? Play with this shit if y'all want to. Play with it if you want to. So that part right there, we got walking away. You have elevated. You have ascended. You understand? You got blessings coming in with the cornucopia here as well, with that pink butterfly leading you to where the fuck you need to be to. You understand? I'm not playing no motherfucking games with none of y'all. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Ain't nobody finna be going for none of that shit this season. You hear me? It's already enough against you. Fuck up on purpose again. You gonna be fucked up for the rest of the motherfucking season. Play with me. Peace, love, and light. I'm not even fucking playing. So yeah, you got walking away, right? Because I got to, because it's too much sabotage. You want to try to do a good thing for a people, right? You want to try to do a good thing for a people, right? So we got walking away. This is about ascension. This is about growth and development. You understand, period. You learn your lessons. When you learn your lessons, we don't play games with people no more after that. You understand? Peace, love, and light. I trust my intuition. Exactly. And and logic here too. We got a healthy balance between what we learn in the spirit and what our mind know. Right? Period. What we know. So I'm seeing here second chakra, Archangel Ariel here. Something here about youthful energy and things like that as well. You're taking it easy, right? And it's like you seeing, because you're not patient, because you are patient, you're not rushing things, you're not trying to see what you want to see in a motherfucker. You're allowing yourself to see what you need to see. And you're allowing yourself to see the truth, right? So it's like you're oh my God, you tapped into there and you're not playing no motherfucking games, right? So why does the C card coming out now all of a sudden up in the fucking reverse? I'm not finna play with y'all. Please don't play with me. Y'all already did that before. You understand? And I'm going to tell you right now, my heart ain't all that big right now when it comes to forgiving motherfuckers. Period. I already forgave who I wanted to forgive, who I needed to forgive. So don't play with me. You think it's gonna be another situation where you're gonna be forgiven? No, I'm gonna fuck you up. I promise you, I am. All it took was for people to fuck with me one time. You hear me? Angel of love here with the second chakra. Somebody, your protection, they find that shit attractive and stuff like that. That's real love, right? What the fuck you mean? When I said real love, I know what the fuck I was talking about. So we got journey here. So you're supposed to be going on a journey towards this man holding a coin. And the God, yeah, because it's like you're being patient. So you're allowing yourself to, exactly. And you're not just like picking or choosing people to fuck with. Right? Based off of how you feel about them, how they look to you with things like that boss energy and shit like that. No, you're not desperate, right? Period. So when you're not desperate, you're actually able to see who it is that you need to be connecting with. Okay, this person could be around 43, 44 years old, 45 with the 43 plus 2. They could be around that age, somewhere up in there, right? Then we got happy family here. Some of y'all working on your family. You understand? Making sure your family is a happy family, right? And it's given that your family is experiencing a whole lot of blessed and love and right, happiness, joy. Okay, it's what I'm seeing here. Some of y'all families on like vacation and things like that as well. Ooh, but there's going to be a storm. Some people, they took their family on vacation for some shit and they family experiencing this storm here. Storm warning. It's in the upright. You're getting warned about a storm and it's not a motherfucking game. Whoever this man is holding a coin, then went on vacation with their family. God told me to say no. You understand? Period. When it came to that, this weekend and all of that type of shit, you got shit planned and stuff, and y'all want to go travel down towards Florida to go on a motherfucking boat cruise up in that damn Atlantic Ocean water and shit, and you wanted to take my motherfucking kids, and God told me 3 months ago to tell your ass no. Then you try to ask again, and I told you no again. Y'all seeing all the shit in the news, and y'all still go? Y'all crazy. Lord have mercy. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel here, door to romance. Then you got a romantic connection with somebody. Somebody, it's a deep romantic bond or connection with somebody. I ain't gonna lie, that one song that I was just listening, just I don't know why I said listening to, period, because I wasn't listening to. But you honoring your spiritual contracts is what I'm seeing here with the Archangel Uriel, your spiritual elite, spiritual royalty is what I'm seeing here too. Peace, love, and light. Then you got the contractual arrangement agreement here. It's like you're honoring your covenant, your contract with God is what I'm seeing here, period. You're walking in your purpose, right? It's many people who are not. You understand? But we're not talking about them right now. We're talking about you, right? Peace, love, and light. So it's giving that. You understand? Period. And it's like, I don't know why I'm hearing certain stuff like that. And it's like it's not going nowhere. And I'm still speaking what the Lord want to hear me. But it's like the more you treat me royal, the more I adore you. You understand? Peace, love, and light. That's some Mace lyrics from that song. Tell me what you want. You understand? Period. And we got the angel of love coming out. So you understand? And it's like, tell me what you want. I ain't gonna lie. I listened to that song. And what he said, you cause a lot of problem because you want to be fast or whatever, trying to be fast and stuff like that. Peace, love, and light, you know, but that person loves you and they adore you and you treat them like a king and stuff, even though you be wilding and shit like that out here. And it's giving somebody they just had to like piss you off or something like that, or do something weird or make you mad on some real shit on purpose, because you know what he said is like, I'm not gonna, you understand, I understand what you're saying. It's like, it's if you don't treat me right, somebody else will be willing to. And it's like they just so happen to have your ass, and it's like you can't give me no fucking ultimatums. Then let that nigga or bitch treat you right then, period. You understand? Fuck you talking about. If I'm treating you wrong, then let them treat you right then, so y'all don't run bumping heads with each other. Peace, love, and light, some of y'all, you understand? So we got the healer of the ages energy here, because y'all got the healing ascended masters. You like Yahweh and Jesus. Now you understand? Wanting to help your connection. Two stubborn motherfuckers. Look at us. Peace, love, and light. Got the nerve to have romantic feelings for each other, right? But it's like God healing your heart, healing the broken heart, healing the feelings and stuff. It's like somebody is like, they was just trying to show you something, right? And it's like they fuck around and found out. Because then when you went to God, now they told you to walk away from him or her. You understand? Period. They told you to walk away because you're not going to be desperate for nobody. You're not going to chase nobody. You're not going to compete with another bitch for somebody, right? They opened up a can of bullshit, right? Period. And it caused a storm. You understand? But it's like while that storm was brewing and going on, your ass stayed patient. And then any of y'all that are in a storm right now, that's what y'all need to do. You need to stay patient so you can temper the energy so you don't make the storm worse. Your fear, your panicking, all of that type of shit will make it worse. You understand? Period. Some stuff is due to witchcraft then. Some people did some shit, right? So, because the only way fear and all of that type of shit will fuel something is if it's like dark and it's like period, and if somebody set that up that way. So you got community support here, community assistance, help, right? Sharing with each other, you know, information, guidance, support, right? Community. So you had the people come together and do some magic as well. That's what it's looking like too. But this in the upright, they support you. So some people could have assisted you, okay, with their spiritual gifts and abilities. With the magician card, that's talking about working with higher powers, right? So that's what I'm seeing here. For the angel of balance here is what I'm seeing here. So that part right there, walking away, is underlying energy, okay? Angel of balance here, community angel of balance. So you probably walked away from a group or a community of people so you could create more balance in your life. There will be more balance in your life as you move forward as well. After walking away from somebody or some people, you walking into who you supposed to connect with. Is what I'm seeing here. And it's like also bringing in wealth with you. Your value has increased as well. Peace, love, and light is what I'm seeing here too. And it's like because you have been being very, very balanced is what I'm seeing here too. Regardless of whatever is going on. And it's also like up in this community, you're a very, very peaceful vibe and energy. You understand? Period. That's what it is too. You are very, very peaceful in the energy. And it's like you make people feel calm. That's the truth about it. And we got indecision in the reverse here as well. A choice of decision has been made. You personally are victorious is what I'm seeing here up in this situation, okay, because of the choices and decisions that you made to maintain your peace, even when y'all hear me, because I saw what the fuck I saw, and I just had to sit there, and at one point in time I was like this while I was looking down at the game. You understand? Like, I don't know what the fuck. Then I said it out loud. What the fuck is he doing? Period. And one of the other people looking at it like, side eye and period, side eye, bombastic side eye, right? Motherfucker, what the fuck is you doing that type of shit? You got a side eye, motherfucker, you understand? So yeah, somebody could be appreciating you too. They could be showing you appreciation with the man holding the heart and appreciation here. Somebody could be planning putting a date together for you, and it's like it's for you. You know what I'm saying? They want to just cater to you. Period. He on his Beyonce shit. Look at that. He's laughing like, no, he's on that Usher shit. Period. Trading places. That's what he on. What he said. First, I'm gonna open. What she said? No, he said first, you gonna open my door. And I'm going to reach over and open yours. Okay, so he's pretty much talking about how y'all trading places. So pretty much you're the one in the lead. You know what I'm saying? Period. And he's like, you could take charge. You could take control and stuff like that. Period. You understand? And what he said, I'm always on top. Tonight I'm on the bottom because we trading places. And yeah, somebody up on that with you understand? They like get on top and and ride peace love. Oh my god, y'all geeked. Okay, woman holding a coin here, right? It's like you're very, very gifted. Okay, and you're very, very gifted, okay, with the magician card here. And then woman holding a coin, underlying energy. So you're a woman connection to this male where health, wealth, and business is concerned. First chakra, okay, so you reading in between the lines and shit, and it's like taking it easy, not rushing things. It's like a aha, eureka, period. You understand? Period. Like somebody, like I said, they realizing this is what they want to do for the rest of their life. They already know what they want for the rest of their life, what they want to do with the rest of their life and things like that. Peace, love, and light. They take it with the good, the bad, the flaws, and all. Period. They'll take you the same way. That's what I'm hearing. Peace, love, and light. So it's the truth. Something about walking and talk, okay, where detoxing and things like that is concerned, is given that you have done that. You've been drinking your water and stuff. 1:11 up on the clock. We in alignment. You understand? This represents keeping control over your feelings and emotions. Once the water is separated from its natural form or that little ball and stuff, then it becomes like able to be evaporating, all of that type of stuff. You can turn into steam and all of that type of shit. So it's like keep your feelings and emotions under wrap, right? And it's like you got to walk the talk where that stuff is concerned too. It's like because you're teaching people are learning from you, right? And it's like they sent a lot of wind towards you. Ooh. And that's why God did what God did. Because some people be jealous of other people's anointing and shit like that. I just realized that it's something I forgot. Like, even though I was saying what I was saying to the Jamaican people, my children are Jamaican. Literally. My children are part Jamaican. And it's like, and not from my side, from the other side. It's the truth. They daddy half Jamaican, half something else, right? And it's like when God say you ain't honor the contract or to honor the covenant and stuff like that, that shit starting to make a whole lot of sense on a deeper level where you understand to me when people having kids with people, you understand, period. And it's supposed to be like y'all supposed to come together, y'all different races and all of that type of stuff. God be putting people like that together for a reason, right? And they supposed to be able to do something for their bloodlines and stuff like that. Some people forfeited. Really, exactly. They and then you all your people suffering because you supposed to be a prominent person for your people and you choosing to be whoever the fuck you choose it to be. Peace, love, and I'm not. And what the fuck? The ghost dance. They not honoring their ancestors either. Listen, exactly. It's you not lying. Shit go. It's infinity. All this shit go around. It's like you see how that sign is there. Some shit just don't be in it. You supposed to keep it going, to keep everything good. You understand? Period. Keep practicing those fucking prayers and ritual, whatever it is, your beliefs and stuff like that. You're supposed to, and some of us don't know, right? Period. So we gotta learn. And then it's like once you learn, you gotta stick to that shit. You understand? So it's like this is the truth. And it's like you probably somebody who's been hiding away. You understand? Period. But God's saying it's time for you to come out into the sun. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to shine, right? It's like we can't redo the past or none of that type of shit. But we can make the moments that we are in right now count for the future. Period. That part right there, some people just ain't been doing what the fuck they supposed to do. You understand? So I honored Dia de los Muertos this weekend, even though I'm not Mexican, right? Because I gotta help who helps me. I gotta help the people who've helped me before. All of that type of shit, period. You give back to who gave to you. You put good energy where the fucking good energy come from or came from. Yes, I have dealt with some weird bogus shit from Mexicans too, from my kids' dad family, period. But when it comes to the strangers and shit, nah, you understand, period. I done been through some shit and I done been blessed through it. Peace, love, and light. All glory to God and all glory to those people who've ever stepped up. No matter, you understand, ain't look at me crazy because who I am, how dark I am, or any of that motherfucking shit. How I talk different than them and all that type of shit. I get a spot at the fucking dinner table, at the breakfast table. I get treated like family. All of that type of shit. So understand, because your family, don't feel bad when you noticing your real family, the one you born to and all of that type of shit, they not doing that shit for you, because God going to provide you with what you need. This is the truth. God's going to redirect you, okay? Especially when you one of God's people. God not going to really just have you out here like that. You understand? Amongst people who you cannot fucking resonate with. So that's the truth. This about walking the talk, doing what you say you're going to do and all of that. Beating that drum, period. Beating that drum, calling it all in, pulling it all in. You understand? Peace, love, and light, making sure you connected. Not just up in this earth, but in heaven. You understand? Period. Some of y'all in hell too, because that's how powerful you are. You got that connection to the light and the dark. You understand? Period. And you got to maintain healthy balance. There was some fucking sorcery done. That's why you got to beat the drum. That's why you had to beat the drum. That's why you had to beat the drum, because some people were doing dark magic for their own personal gain. That's what the fuck they was over there doing. That's what they did when they broke the covenant. They was never supposed to touch dark magic. They was never supposed to touch dark magic. They was never supposed to do black magic. They was never supposed to do it. God saying, it's forgiven, but punished at the same time. Peace, love, and light. It's forgiven, but punished at the same time, because whoever did it, they didn't know about the covenant. They didn't know they wasn't supposed to do it. Oh my fucking God. I'm right. They didn't know they wasn't supposed. They did fire magic. That's what they did to transform a situation. And they sure the fuck did transform a situation. You understand? So with the smoky mirror here as well. Now they fucking around and finding out. Because some stuff God won't tell you ahead of time. No, don't do it, because it will cause this and that and destruction. And then I might have to get involved. And no, God sometimes gonna let you fuck around and find out. That's the truth. It was about harvesting. They wanted to harvest. You understand? So look at you. God telling you to do what you say you're going to do. Period. And you got the arrow here. So you got a victory, because you is doing what the fuck you say you're going to do. Can't be feeling some type of way when people call this shit out and stuff like that. This shit really been going on, right? So your message is getting where they need to go. And with that being said, exactly, period. I told you all about when you harvesting, when you hunting, and all of that type of shit. You don't ever go trying to take more than what the fuck you supposed to get. What you need to feed your people. You understand? Whether it be material things and all that, you don't ever get greedy out here when you fucking with the world and fucking with the universe. That's the truth. And that's what they did. So when I was talking to that person, God said, tell people to stop speaking up for other people. Stop trying to speak for it. You understand? You don't know what the fuck your leaders done did in your country. You don't know what the fuck they motives, they intentions, and all of that type of shit is. Just because they tell y'all some shit don't mean that that's what that really is. You can't fight every cause, and you shouldn't. Use your discernment, spiritually gifted people. What that say? The counsel. Seriously. Because everything going to be a listen. All your deeds. Everything that you do. Whether good or bad. Especially certain people who got elite titles. You understand? It's in the upright. So it's giving some people you doing what you supposed to do. Right? But you got to keep doing what you supposed to do. Don't allow yourself to have a weak moment. Period. You can't afford to be weak. I'm talking to the other leaders now. You can't afford to be weak. You hear me? Okay. And with that being said, y'all have a blessed day. Everybody take care of yourselves. Peace.